Yes, you can sell a property that you inherited, but there are several important steps and factors to consider before doing so. The process depends on whether the property has gone through probate, how the property was titled, and any tax implications. There's several steps that you must go through before you sell an inherited property. First being that you've got to clear probate. So if the property is part of an estate that needs to go through the probate, you must first complete or be near the end of the probate process. Probate ensures that debts, taxes, and other claims on the estate are settled before assets, including the property, are transferred to the heirs. Once the court approves the transfer of the property to you, you can then go and sell it. Another step is going to be to confirm ownership. So make sure the property is legally transferred into your name after the probate is completed. Now the next step is to actually confirm that you actually own the place, right? So probate's done. Now you have to make sure that it's actually legally transferred into your name and you're the rightful owner and you're able to sell it. In some cases, property may not need probate if it is titled in a way that automatically transfers ownership, such as going through a living trust, joint tenancy, or transfer on death deed. You also want to understand tax implications because there is a potential for capital gains tax. So when you inherit property, the cost basis, the property's value, is typically stepped up to the fair market value at the time of the original owner's death. This means that if you sell it shortly after inheriting it, you might not owe significant capital gains tax as the sales price would be close to the stepped up value. However, if the property appreciates in value after you inherit it, you may owe taxes on the difference between the stepped up value and the sale price. Most estates do not owe federal estate taxes unless they are valued above the estate tax exemption threshold of $12 million as of 2024. But state estate taxes may apply depending on your location. You also have to consider property liabilities. So you inherited the home, you've also inherited liabilities that come with the property. So ensure that there are no outstanding debts, liens, or mortgages on the property. If the property has a mortgage, you will likely need to pay it off through the sale proceeds or prior to the sale. You're also going to want to prepare the property for sale. So depending on its condition, you may need to make repairs or improvements to maximize its sales price. However, many inherited properties are sold as is, particularly if heirs want to sell quickly or if the home needs extensive renovations. It's also important to consult professionals. It's wise to consult a real estate agent, a professional real estate investor, or an experienced attorney that knows how to handle probates and inherited properties. You'll also want to talk to a tax advisor to guide you through the process and ensure you meet all legal and tax obligations.